To begin, shut down the laptop and disconnect the power cord. The bezel looks to be missing its sides. This laptop is rare and old, and it was made in Japan, so this will be fun. Unlike most laptops, the bezel clips in on the outer side, which is probably what broke it. Using a plastic pick, separate the top edge of the bezel. Proceed on separating the bottom edge of the bezel. Flip the laptop over and unclip the plastic tabs from the bottom edge of the back cover. The plastic hinge covers are obstructing the bezel, but they look removable. Unclip the hinge covers from the front of the bezel. Flip the laptop over and unclip the bottom edge of the hinge covers. Set the hinge covers aside. We can see a couple of Phillips screws behind the hinge covers, but unfortunately there are more screws hidden by the bezel, so we'll leave these screws untouched. The original maintenance manual for this laptop probably wants us to disassemble the entire laptop and remove the display assembly in order to get to the LCD. But this isn't mandatory, and with some wiggling, we can set the laptop down, open like a tent, and squeeze the bezel out from the bottom. Then flip the laptop upright and pull off the bottom edge of the bezel. The LCD is mounted on adhesive pads and screws. We'll need to remove the 2 Phillips screws at the bottom, and using a plastic pick, pull the LCD forward at the bottom edge. This will unclip the top clips and will allow us to put the LCD on the keyboard. Using a plastic pick, open the video connector bracket, and using both hands gently slide out the video cable. At this point, we'll need to reclaim the adhesive pads to be transferred to the new LCD. Use a heat gun or hairdryer to warm up the adhesive, and using a metal pick, scrape the adhesive pad off the LCD. Set it aside. There is a small grounding foamy attached to the old LCD. Separate it and set it aside. Perform the same actions on the remaining 3 adhesive pads. Some effort and repeated heating may be required to achieve clean separation. The adhesive is very strong in this laptop and can be reused for the new LCD. There are 2 additional strips of dampening foam glued to the old screen that need to be transferred onto the new LCD. Set the old screen aside and transfer the black dampening foam strips onto the new LCD. Flip the new screen with its driver board facing upwards and clean the contact surfaces of the LCD with rubbing alcohol. Carefully align and tack on the adhesive pads on the 4 corners of the new screen. Transfer the gray grounding foamy onto the new LCD. Set the new screen on the keyboard, and using both hands carefully reconnect the video connector and close the connector's bracket. Make sure to tuck away the Wi-Fi coaxial cables into the edges of the display assembly, then lift the screen up. At this point, the new LCD can be tested. Reconnect the power cord and turn the laptop on. The new screen is working, and we can continue the installation process. Clip the top of the LCD into the top edge of the display assembly, and align the bottom mounting tabs with the respective holes. Replace the 2 Phillips screws. Remove the protective film. Tuck away all cables at the bottom edge, and place the bottom edge of the bezel at the hinges. Flip the laptop over and set it like a tent. Using a plastic pick, pull through the bottom edge of the bezel over the back cover and clip it in. Flip the laptop back over and make sure that the bottom edge is fully clipped in from the front. Replace the plastic hinge covers from the backside. Carefully clip in the top edge of the bezel over the back cover. Reconnect the power cord, turn the laptop on, and we're done.